OVW fans. This is David Vox Mullen, the COO of the Board of Operations of OVW. I come to you with grievous news. Al Snow was attacked last week and suffered lacerations and a fractured skull. As a result of these injuries, Mr. Snow will be unable to uphold his responsibilities in regards to the leadership and management of the talent and officials at OVW. Understandably, this has put both OVW and the Board of Operations in quite a very difficult position, and as such have deemed it necessary to find a replacement in the interim for Mr. Snow, as we cannot leave this ship that is OVW without a captain at the helm. So, as per Article D323, subsection 13 of the bylaws, the Board of Operations may appoint a suitable candidate as Director of Operations for the period of time required until the return of the original director, or once the Board of Operations deems that the tenure of the interim director is to be suspended. So, as such, the Board of Operations has found a suitable candidate who has the necessary experience level, the aptitude to apply said experience, and lineage that extends to the very beginnings of OVW, along with the necessary leverage thanks to his group of associates holding every major title in the company to encourage us, the Board of Operations, to name our Director of Operations as one Doug Basham. Now, I know there will be critics who will say that Doug Basham was the one who actually caused the injuries to Al Snow, but unfortunately we do not have any video of that actual act, only the aftermath, conveniently. And as such, please everyone rise and greet your new Director of Operations, Doug the Machine Basham.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, the revolution way.
Neo, boss. Hell yeah.
It is official. Finally, somebody realizes who should be running OVW. It's been 32 long years that I have waited for this moment. 32. So how did we get here? How did this journey begin? It all began way back in 2005 when I, Doug Basham, was off, away from OVW, becoming a superstar, etching my name in wrestling history. And then that's when one Al Snow that is the sweet sound of success right there. I love it. Love it. And there's nothing you guys can do about it. But in 2005, there was a snake in the grass crawling in here on his belly named Al Snow. He came crawling in here on his belly, having his voice in my uncle's ear. My uncle is Nightmare Danny Davis, who is the creator of OVW, who is the founder of OVW. And Al was always in his ear. Danny, let me take over OVW. Danny, let me continue your legacy. Danny, I will take OVW to the promised land. Well, there's a saying, blood is thicker than water. And Al, as much as I enjoyed seeing your blood last Thursday, I sent you out of OVW the same way you came in to OVW, on your belly. So why the dissension, Doug? Why the dissension? Why did you do what you did? Why did you go about it the way you went about it? And why now? Well, I just did to you, Al, what you did to me. When you came crawling in here on your belly, you low-life snake in the grass. You came crawling in here and you waited. And you waited, and you waited, and you waited. I did the same thing, Al. I waited and waited and waited until my time to strike. You are not the one to carry on the legacy of OVW. I am the prodigal son of OVW. I am the first student in OVW. I am the nephew of Nightmare Danny Davis, and I am supposed to be the one to take us to the promised land. You say every week you go to war with the army that you have and not the army that you want. Well, take a look at the revolution, because this is the army that I want. And with that being said, I want to call out the locker room, the OVW locker room. Get out here. I am the director of operations. I run this ship. Come on out. Your jobs depend on it. Is this thing on?
A love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand. A brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow. The wrestling brand.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
90% of natural sleep aids don't work. Most remedies make bold claims, but never measure their real impact. Meet Sophie, the natural plant-based spray that does. Sophie isn't one size fits all. It experiments with different plant extracts to find what works for you. Paired with an app and machine learning, Sophie learns to optimize your sleep, because not all plants work the same for everyone. Sophie is as unique as you.
Look at this sorry excuse of a locker room. And speaking of locker room, you guys might want to listen. Listen for once. For months, OVW, for months, the Revolution had to come into that side door, get dressed in the lot, get dressed in the parking lot in our cars, not able to enjoy this wonderful air conditioning of OVW. So, per Al Snow.
Doug? So you're telling me if I am to step in that ring and smack that leather off of you, you're gonna fire me? Is that what you're gonna do, Doug? I dare you! What, you got something else? Doug, I was taught by you. I want you to know every crooked bone in your body I've got too. And you, Tony. What? You've got my title. You took my fanny pack. I don't care. I've got nothing to lose. What you guys did to Al. You know I chose to be nice. You know, since the day I've been here, I've chose to be a good kid. I'm done being nice. I'm done being a good kid. I don't care if you fire me. So what is it, Tony? Huh? What, I can't come in there now? Come on, Doug, you're the boss. You're the boss, right? Well, then why don't we have a match? If we gotta play by your rules, let's have a match, Tony.
Cal, you are hilarious. I have your title. Hey, Cal, wasn't it just 3 years ago where I took your title, I took your boots, I took your career? Do you want another repeat of that? Huh? Or do you need your daddy to come save your ass again, dumbass?
I said the next person that brought up nepotism or my dad, Tony,
I'm tired of this. This sounds like a great idea. I think I like the sound of this match. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah?
Then let's make it happen. Tony, I'll show you what it's like to have a good dad raise you and who makes the right choices. I'm gonna show you how it's done, so get your notebook.
Yeah. I think I'd like to see this happen tonight.
So let me say something real fast. I need everyone here to bow down to the kings and queen now of OVW, the Revolution. And there he is.
Jamin, shut the hell up. Jamin, this is what I fight for, and you have something that belongs to me because you're getting backed by your daddy who's in a dominatrix phase?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy with the compliments. I see where this is going.
I would love nothing more to take that back, but you got to go ask your daddy for permission.
Revolution, I got an idea. How about we just turn this into a tag tonight? Tony, the media champion, Jamin Olivencia, the Rush champion, against you two geek squads. I love it. How about that? My first order of business. Anything else? What else should we do tonight, boys? What else should we?
I got this. I want to address your so-called ladies of the locker room. These are my options for the women's tag titles, the women's champion.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know who you think you are, but I'm coming for you and that title.
Enough. Listen, J-Rod, I don't care whose daddy you slept with to get on the top. Oh, yeah. La Princesa is putting a stop to the revolution.
He's making matches tonight, right?
Shut up, princess. The queen's talking. Now, J-Rod, you might look like a Nimrod, but we both know you're not going to pick me tonight. When you're ready to face someone your own size, I'll be waiting right here. Hold on. I've already beat every female out here right now. You hear this? You might be new here, honey. That's exactly why your dumbass joined the revolution. But popped up, guess who? I'm the solution.
No. First of all, J-Rod, congratulations. You're tall, you're strong, you're gorgeous, but you'll never be the original diva, Crystle White. I think you should wrestle me.
I think Crystle gets it. Beauty, bronze, and brains, that's me. Crystle, the challenge tonight belongs to you.
So, my second order of business, I'm going to set a female ladies match tonight. J-Rod against Crystle White. Second match, sounds great. I'm on a roll.
Hey, hold on a minute.
Hold up. Thank you. He understands. So let's address the Neanderthal in the building, and that is Doug Basham. Let's not forget what you did to me. You took me and threw me into that steel cage in Pikeville, and I didn't forget. I really respected you. I looked up to you, and I can't believe
I don't know what you're talking about, Shalance. I didn't crash that face. I didn't touch you. I am a gentleman.
Gentlemen, where? Look at the screen. Look.
to the gentleman in the back, controlling the switchboards back there. I'll have a conversation with you when I get to the back.
I can't believe you would sit here and deny this. But you know what? I couldn't expect much coming from you. No wonder you found all these low lives to be with, because every person who found out your true nature left you.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do, Shalance. Since you can't stand on your own 2 feet, you tripped and fell into the cage match there. I'll give you a match with J-Rod here, and I'll sweeten the pot. I'll even put the title on the line for you. We'll do that in a week or two, maybe next week, maybe 2 weeks. I'll let you know. Match will be signed.
Oh, hey, shut up.
What?
Shut up. Look, I am sick and tired of hearing all this crap. Doug Basham, you may have been OVW's first student. You may have been here for 32 years, but I wasn't. I came here. I came later. That means I've waited 32 years to kick your ass. Now listen, Doug Basham. What happened to me in that cage is not going to happen again. If I have to get in this ring right now, I will shine your bald head all over this arena. I want you, Doug Basham. I want you now.
Awful tough words coming from a man who couldn't beat 5 guys who says Mr. Hollywood. Let me tell you something. You want some action tonight? I'll make another match. A 4th order of business. Will be Cash Flo against Crixus, the OVW Heavyweight Champion. And I'll sweeten the deal because I know Crixus can handle business. The title will be on the line.
Good. You make that match. After I take that championship, I will take it back to the hospital bed that Al Snow is in. I will give it to him, and I will demand a match with you, Doug Basham.
Heard. Now, locker room. This is now the Revolution's locker room. Everybody from this point forward, you will enter through that side door. You will get dressed in that side door. Now, leave. Now you will leave in the side door, and I will have the referees bring your suitcases to you. Go, go. And if you don't, you're fired. You're fired. Leave. Leave now. This is the OVW. This is the Revolution's locker room. And that is my final order of business for tonight. To the right. Leave. 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 We'll have the referees bring your stuff out to you. Leave. The referees will bring out your suitcases. The referees will bring out, we'll have security. Bring out all your stuff. Leave. Leave. Leave.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. 2 entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
This is awful. I didn't think that anything could stink worse than those fans inside the arena. We got to find a way to get back inside.
I got to get my wrist tape. I got to use the bathroom. Do you have a plan?
Actually, I do. You know what? I could just message the Revolution. No, better yet. We could join the Revolution.
Join the Revolution?
Yeah.
The guys that laid me out and busted me open last week.
Well, who told you to go out there?
Well, where were you?
Well, listen, let's focus. I got a plan. I know what we can do. Come on. Come with
All right,
me. We're going to get back inside.
Folks, welcome back to the Hot Point Davis Arena. Welcome to OVW Rise.
OVW?
Where the hell
Rise?
do you go from that?
I can't even fathom what has happened tonight. The Revolution is really taking over.
I mean, honestly, Linda, I feel like a coward staying at the desk when the rest of the roster, the rest of everyone who worked so hard, forced to go outside. Folks, we got main event championships on the line tonight, heavyweight championship on the line later on, but let's go ahead and get into the action right now. Try to get some sense of normalcy. Eric, my man, tell him who's fighting.
Gladly, Brian. The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Superior Tony Evans.
Cut his music. Hush. Cut the music again. Hush. Referee, you let Jay DeNiro in this ring. You treat him like you would treat me, like the star he deserves to be treated. Now you let me in the ring like the star I am. There we go. This is how we do things. Hush. Jay DeNiro, take care of business tonight. We got a lot riding on all this.
And his opponent from Louisville, Kentucky, Dustin Jackson.
Brian, I'd be remiss to point out we have our OVW roster entering from that side door.
It's surreal, Linda. I mean, you saw Adam Revolver and Shannon out there. Donovan Cecil wandering around trying to find out where his bag is. I mean, turnabout's fair play. Doug Basham trying to do to OVW what OVW did to the Revolution, but an eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind, Linda.
Yes, I mean, the show must go on here. We've got Dustin Jackson facing off Jay DeNiro, kicking off Rise. Tonight, sorry, Brian, I'm just still.
And that's the thing tonight, folks. It's going to be a trudge. We are going to move forward for no other sake than we know there's no other thing to do than move forward. It will be a trudge, but we will get through this. OVW perseveres, and we just got to hope Cash Flo in that main event, the heavyweight championship on the line. Maybe we get some revenge there. Kal Herro going to be teaming up with Will Austin to take on Tony, Gunn, and Jamin Olivencia. Maybe some shine of hope there. But folks.
Tony Evans, come on. You know, it's normally the roles are reversed. We have Jay. Oh God! Normally we have Jay DeNiro at ringside with Tony Evans. Right now, we can see it's a numbers game. It's definitely playing a factor in this match, having Tony Evans there at ringside for Jay DeNiro.
Yeah, that's right, Linda. I know Tony Evans as well as I do. I know Tony Evans is not a big fan of the Revolution, but he also sees the opportunity to distract Dustin Jackson in this, use what's obviously in the back of Dustin Jackson's mind to help Jay DeNiro get an advantage in this contest.
That is true, but, you know, we have DJ there. Louisville's own. He's got that fighting spirit, that never say die attitude. Come on!
Tony Evans getting some licks in there, and Dustin Jackson, much like JBL did at Fight Night in Pikeville this last Saturday. Folks, you can still order that pay-per-view stream at OVWTix.com. Relive the night that will echo in the halls of Davis Arena and Pikeville's Appalachian Wireless Arena for years to come.
It was the night that was.
Absolutely. It's also the night that everybody's calling me Brad because of JBL, but that's a whole nother scenario.
I thought you changed your name.
Jay DeNiro right now trying to change the posture of Dustin Jackson with that sidewalk slam. You see Dustin favoring that lower back. And Linda, Dustin Jackson, a long night at the office last Thursday.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, again, he's got that never say die attitude. He does not stop the fight. Oh, my goodness.
That's weird. He's got the never say die attitude, but Jay DeNiro only knows say and die. Right now, really trying to drive the life out of Dustin Jackson.
He's doing a good job at that right now, but man.
You gotta admire Jay DeNiro. That's that laser-like focus, that steel, unbreakable-like demeanor. Dustin Jackson, not in there just against a man right now, in there an absolute monster is Jay DeNiro. Look at that, just everything.
That is true. It's gonna take a lot to take the big man down. DJ giving his all, and he's got him down.
Dustin had to leave his feet just to get Jay DeNiro off of his, and how much is taking out of Dustin Jackson, this high-energy offense?
I mean, a lot has already been taken out of him, but looks like he's got his second win there, and he's known for going to the top. Is he gonna do it?
Dustin Jackson.
Oh!
Beautiful cross body. That thunder over Jackson cross body.
Signal. Okay.
Hold on.
Again, Tony Evans playing that factor, and yeah, DJ.
Chop block there. Dustin Jackson taking Evans off. A little bit below the knee there. Not necessarily a safe, fair maneuver.
That was a fair and safe maneuver, and it worked.
Wow. Here's your winner, Dustin Jackson.
Jackson with that sideways shining wizard, able to pick up the 1, 2, 3. Jay DeNiro. Hell of a fight.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
90% of natural sleep aids don't work. Most remedies make bold claims, but never measure their real impact. Meet Sophie, the natural plant-based spray that does. Sophie isn't one size fits all. It experiments with different plant extracts to find what works for you. Paired with an app and machine learning, Sophie learns to optimize your sleep, because not all plants work the same for everyone. Sophie is as unique as you.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, the team of the OVW Rush Division Champion, Jamin Olivencia, and the OVW Media Champion, Shotgun Tony Gunn. They are the Revolution.
First members of the Revolver, this regime under Doug Basham. Intimidating.
Yes, I had to hide behind
you. And their opponents, introducing first from Miami, Florida, the future, Will Austin.
Brian, Will Austin entering from that side door. That's happening now.
And I don't know what's more bizarre than entering through the side door. This crowd in love with Will Austin.
And his partner from Cedarburg, Wisconsin, Kal Herro.
Oh, whoa! Look at that! Now waiting for the belt in the ring. Kal and Will Austin in the ring with a vengeance, with a fury.
I mean, based off what just happened, I can't blame Kal or Will.
That's the thing, Linda. I mean, Will Austin has not been everyone's favorite guy over the last years. Not made a lot of friends around here, but when the time called to step up, when the banner is on the line, Will Austin's the man who stepped to the front of the lines and now fighting for the company, and they're with Kal Herro.
Absolutely.
I mean, and you gotta think.
I mean, it's gotta be insulting for them to enter here from the parking lot. I mean, this is their home, our home, but now to come from the parking lot, walking past the dumpsters, coming through this way, I can't imagine what's going through their minds out there defending us, though.
I mean, Linda, you're not, I mean, Will Austin fought that hellacious ladder match, Kal Herro in that 5-on-5 cage match. These men put their bodies on the line, and now they're not even allowed to use the facilities. The insult, it's an injury on that. The salt in the wound, the dehumanization of the OVW roster is disgusting. That Will Austin throwing in Jamin Olivencia, the man who absconded with his Rush Division Championship Saturday night at Fight Night.
I mean, all these changes, shocking. I mean, quite ridiculous now with Doug Basham leading the regime. Like, this is insane, Brian. I still cannot wrap my head around what is going on tonight.
It's madness. I mean, the locker room ripped in two. The Revolution running the locker room. The roster's stuck outside, to your point, with the dumpsters, saying change in your vehicles, we don't care. The Revolution has taken over here tonight, and you're seeing these rebel forces, if you will, of Kal Herro and Will Austin trying to reclaim some footing after Doug Basham made the director of operations. I mean, this has been an insane, unpredictable evening so already.
I mean, this whole week. I mean, really months leading up, but ever since last week on Rise and what we saw at Fight Night leading into tonight, I will say the one thing, Brian, there's some light here. There is some beauty in that being the teaming of Kal Herro and Will Austin, who you would not expect to be teaming up together, but listen to this crowd firmly behind Team OVW in this fight against the Revolution.
Hey, Linda, you're quite literally hearing that light, that hope from this OVW audience. Cheering on Will Austin, of all people, a man who just weeks ago that these people despised, now getting cheered louder than Kal Herro when he's this does not make any sense to me. But damn it, you know what? If I'm not proud to have someone in there fighting for this company that we all love.
Yes, this is crazy to see, but I'm loving it. And the crowd firmly behind our men and women of OVW.
And I will say this, Linux, I would be remiss if I didn't, but the smattering of cheers for the Revolution in the audience as well. I mean, some people, that's the thing with leaders of men. Oh my God!
Wow, get that rotation.
Beautiful corkscrew from Will Austin. The future's looking twisted there. Tony Gunn getting all of it. Will Austin finding a way to really outsmart and outstep Tony Gunn here in this matchup so far, but Kal Herro looks like he's about to get his hands on the man he once called a mentor.
That's right. And a variety of styles here in the ring. Oh man, Brian, we are getting Kal getting a shot at his former friend, his former coach, his former ally, that being Tony Gunn.
Kal Herro getting a pound of flesh, but you gotta think he wants the whole damn butcher shop.
But
Tony Gunn in serious trouble here as Kal Herro one man. The Gunn should not be wanting to cross right now, finally getting his hands on him.
Doing a great job at taking down Tony Gunn. Yeah, Kal.
Stomping a mud hole in him and walking him dry. Tony Gunn, look at that shot to Jamin as well. Linda, you've known Kal a long time.
His whole life.
Have you ever seen him like he was at the beginning of this show?
No, he was leading the charge, and right now, bringing it on to Tony and Jamin. Oh, wait. Oh,
Jamin Olivencia sprinting across the apron there, making sure he got to it. You guys, we know Ashcraft watching this match at home, watching all this unfold at home. His heart has to be breaking with seeing what's happening at Davis Arena, buddy. We miss you. We hope you get better here soon. We hope those stitches heal here soon.
We love you, Josh.
Right now, Tony Gunn about to show Kal Herro how much he loves him, looking for something dangerous here.
See if we can do. Oh. Cal's ready for this.
Kal holding on, but how much of that is just spitting determination to not let Tony Gunn get one more step over on him? Kal Herro, he's been broken hearted over the last few months,
gosh. Especially with the man right there in the ring with him. But he's got that fight. He's always determined, and just like this. All right, Kal, going for the pin. Oh.
Just a 2 count. Referee thought Kal Herro had it there, and you don't see a schoolboy from the middle row very often. Didn't have a little bit more oomph on it.
A little extra oomph.
Look at that, Kal Herro giving some extra oomph, literally choking Tony Gunn in front of the ref. Very uncharacteristic like of Kal.
Hey, you know what? You got to do what you got to do. The Revolution never have been fair in any of the fights, so I think it's fair game.
You got to fight fire with fire. I understand that, but do you sink to the letter? You got to find yourself better than the company you find yourself in. Kal Herro mentioned, I've chose to be this way. You can't let that dark side corrupt you.
Yeah, but you got to do what you got to do to defend your company, to defend your brothers and sisters, to defend this locker room.
Linda, but if you fight monsters long enough, you end up becoming one. Kal Herro becoming a dark shade of himself, and the Revolution allowing him to do so. Tony Gunn raining down southpaws in the midsection of Kal Herro as this tag team match rolls on, Linda. Strange bedfellows in Kal Herro and Will Austin.
That's right. Kal right now pumped up. You know, we talked about Kal experienced a lot of heartbreak, a lot of emotion these past couple weeks, especially the man he's facing right now in the ring. You know, he wants to bring it right back to Tony for everything he's done these past couple weeks.
Look at that, Tony Gunn wanting no piece of Kal Herro, though. Dodge, get out of the way. Look at that Kal Herro right back on the attack. Cal's got to be smart, though, Linda. You know Cal's full of emotions right now.
Yes.
But he's got to keep those in check. Can't let himself make a mistake.
Yes, but he's got to come face to face and you know that physicality and just being ready. I mean, look at Jim. So unpredictable. Oh my gosh.
That attack from Hunt, that blindside attack sends Kal careening off the apron onto that barricade face first. And look at Will Austin now checking on his partner. Linda, would you have thought 6 months ago Will Austin would be checking on the well-being of Kal Herro?
Not at all, but just shows the depth of what the Revolution has caused to us here at OVW.
Look, I've always been a Will Austin fan. I'm glad everybody else is coming around. But you're really seeing what wartime brings out in people. Look right now, Tony Gunn tagging in Jamin Olivencia. Kal Herro getting choked out. This thing, Kal came with so much momentum. One little mistake. Tony Gunn, Jamin Olivencia, veterans, able to find that opening.
That is true. Cal's got to be ready. He's got a fresh Will Austin in that corner. You know, he's anxious to get over there. And he can make it over there.
Oh, look at that, Jamin Olivencia getting in the face of the official. I don't care if you run the place or not. Keep your hands to yourself, Jamin.
Come on, Jamin.
Jamin Olivencia, man, I really admired. I heard so many stories about him when I met him. I was like, this guy lives up to everything. But now, seeing the depravity, seeing the lows he's sank to, the shortcuts he's taken, I'm really disappointed in a man that I heard so much about.
Right. Everything's changed. I felt the same way when Jamin made his way back here at OVW, but now it's just utter disgust, to be honest with you, Brian. I'm disgusted by all of the Revolution, including Tony Gunn right there.
And I remember when I first walked in here, Jay Bradley, former OVW guy, told me, you know who I really liked, who I really thought was going to be a star? Jamin Olivencia. Brian, wait till you meet this guy. And I met him, Jay, and I got to tell you, he's leaving me wanting. Tony Gunn now in control of Kal Herro here. Will Austin dying to get in there. Cal's got to get something going, though. Up and over.
Come on, Kal.
Look at that, though. Tony Gunn, like a viper, singing the thanks right back in.
On the attack. Oh,
God, you hear that thud? Will Austin hitting that ground hard. Oh, come on. Look at Tony Gunn throwing a woman in front of him.
And now look at Jamin. No. That wasn't...
Backhanded tactics there by the Revolution. Look at that, going for the pinfall. Just a 2 count there. Will Austin distracting the referee. You know, maybe using some of the Revolution's own tactics. Distracting the referee, allowing Kal Herro that little bit more time to recover.
Very wise move, if so, there by Will.
Just because everybody's cheering Will right now doesn't mean he forgot how to bend the rules a little bit. And now, look at that, Jamin Olivencia trying to bend the neck of Kal Herro, trying to take the breath out of Kal. But we need this win, Linda. After loss after loss and loss at Fight Night, this win is so incredibly imperative.
Just think of what kind of blow this would give to the Revolution. Their first fight, their first challenge, to lose that to 2 of OVW's best. We need this, like you said. We need it, we want it, and hopefully we get it.
Now, Alexander, when you do commentary, you're supposed to be unbiased. Well, I'll tell you what, I can't be unbiased here.
I can't either. To be honest, I can't.
OVW needs this win. If we lose this, who's to say that some of that roster that's stuck in the parking lot right now, forced out there by Doug Basham, they don't get in their car and call it a day. They don't drive down the road and try to find somewhere else to work that's not being taken over by invaders.
Looks like Kal Herro's getting that second wind.
Kal feeling the love from this crowd, feeling that hope resonating through the halls of Hot Point Davis Arena.
Oh,
come on.
Oh, so close.
Oh, look at that. Swings for the fences. I don't think he got all of it, but he got just enough to take Will Austin off his balance.
Kal, no. I mean, that wasn't even a tag. Oh, my. Oh. Can't, Brian. We need this win.
There have been a lot of questionable tags in this one, especially between Tony Gunn and Jamin Olivencia. Look at referee catching it this time, though. But you got to wonder, Linda, is Doug Basham going to get on this official for doing her job?
She is doing an excellent job. And no, I mean, Doug Basham trying to stick his hands in every single crevice in this place. No. We still have hope and faith for Team OVW, just like that. Kal kicking out.
2 count again. Linda, we have hope until they quit kicking out, which is what we saw Saturday at Fight Night. Losing the Women's Championship, losing the Rush Championship, losing that 10-man cage match. We brought everything to the table, and we didn't have the right cards. Tonight, we have to, folks.
You know what, though? Despite not getting those wins at Fight Night, we have our men and women, our brothers and sisters, showed up tonight to fight, to defend our honor, to defend Team OVW. And right now, they're doing a heck of a job. Come on, Kal. So closer to get Will in. You can do this.
I mean, these two are doing a heck of a job, but the rest of the roster is demoralized, dehumanized out in the parking lot. Forced to change outside like animals. So here we go, Kal. Come on. Kal getting back into this, fighting for his life, fighting for OVW in there.
Oh, man. You know, this was student and coach. They know each other so well.
Oh, Kal Herro is get out that trash. Look at that, Will Austin.
Tony Gunn didn't know that. Oh.
Listen to that ovation. That's an indication the future is freaking loud. Will Austin taking out both members of the Revolution. Kal getting some desperately needed breaths.
Wait, is he tagging Kal back in? Okay.
I think it might be.
Oh!
A little bit of teamwork here. Tony Gunn cutting off Will, though, trying to break it up.
That fight, oh, from Kal. Getting right back in.
Will Austin ducked under, crossbody. Kal taking out Tony. Will Austin saying, why don't we do this together? A Gunn collapsing, cowering away. This tag match getting very interesting, folks. All 4 men ready to go. And just like that, Linda, when we think Team OVW, and that's been the trend as of late. When we think Team OVW's got it, when things start going our way, the Revolution cut us out at our ankles.
Just when, like you said, we had that momentum going. It was a change of pace, a change of who was going on top, and now. But hey, you still have Hero standing firmly. Ooh.
Kal Herro got a handful of beard there from Tony Gunn. Hold on, what? Will Austin trying to call something here with Kal Herro. Working together are Kal and Will.
Again, the beauty of this, we're getting new allies, new partnerships.
I think there's a little frustration going between Kal and Will Austin here. Really need them to be on the same page here.
You know, just when I was thinking this new ally, this new partnership was gelling so well. What is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, whatever it is, guys, it's not that damn important. Get back on the same page. So now look at that Tony Gunn taking advantage of the momentary distraction.
Oh.
And now Team OVW reeling again.
Gonna take a lot of regrouping, a mental refresh as well as a physical refresh here to get both Will and Kal back on the same page here against Jamin and Tony of the Revolution.
And then you gotta think the Revolution, they're sending the whole locker room to the outside, or roster outside right now. Maybe second guessing their allegiances, maybe second guessing their choices. And you got the OVW management aware of that. But still with the new director of operations, Doug Basham, he might be wondering, who can I add next to make sure we maintain this power?
Some new members to the Revolution, are you saying?
And I wouldn't be surprised. Hydra's always adding another head into Gates of Hell. Here we go, folks. This first hour of tag team main event, been swinging like a pendulum. Kal Herro and Will Austin trying to get on the same page, and we need them to, Linda.
Well, we just got a shake of hands right there, and hoping this ally, this partnership.
Oh my
God!
No! Did you see the miscue, Will Austin?
No, I was just saying, I was hoping that it would gel.
Here are your winners, the Revolution.
Come on. We have to get some sort of momentum here. We need some sort of win here, guys.
I am shocked at what we just saw. The way Kal and Will came in together so strong, such a partnership, one we thought we would never see, just come over in front of us.
It's a team that we never see, but something we see over and over and over. The Revolution finding a way to always come out ahead, to pick up the win when we think we've got all the freaking answers. I mean, what the hell do we have to do? Better. Is there anything we could do?
There is.
You two, when you leave, make sure you head to the side door over there. Referees, help them to the side door. Man, oh man, my first day on the job and I am doing fantastic. This is just a small taste of what is yet to come in Doug Basham's OVW. No more will you be yelling, "Thank you, Al. Thank you, Al. Thank you, Al." You see how easy that was for me to make you do what I wanted you to do? You all are a bunch of sheeple. I used to think OVW fans were the greatest fans in the world because you guys can be played so easily. I bet I can get you to start chanting, "Thank you, Doug," in just 3 seconds. This is the sweet sound of success. Karma, 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 karma. Al Snow, if you're sitting there in your hospital bed and you are watching my show, I have something for you. I have something I want to tell you. I have something I have been wanting to say for a long time. Now, you know why.
Arena. Click, click. Eric, my man.
The best fans are right here.
Welcome to this hour of OVW Rise. You hear those chants of OVW, and when it used to be the thing that fuels now heartbreaking of what the revolution has done here in High Point Davis Arena.
I mean, even the show opened.
The following contest is a non-title tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Star Player Prime and Boy Toy Troy.
Boy Toy and Prime making their way out here, Linda. You see him coming from the side doors. Folks, we'll remind you, new Director of Operations, Doug Basham, calls anyone that's not in the Revolution to change, to enter from the
And their opponents, they are the team of the exception, Dalton McKenzie, the Hunter, AJC. They are the OVW Tag Team Champions, the Revolution.
Brian, this is still so crazy to see. The Revolution the back where our men and women typically do. It's still so strange. Oh my God. Seeing them enter from the side, I
think everything about tonight is disorienting. But right now, AJC.
Speaking of disorienting, my goodness.
Find busters in sequence. Here's the thing, AJC and Dalton McKenzie being an impressive tag team at any point in OVW's history. Having the backing of the Revolution, though, has made them damn near unstoppable juggernauts. Both incredible athletes. Dalton McKenzie, he's exceptionally strong. And a Division I athlete, AJZ, one of the top young prospects in this sport today. And they've been paired together under the tutelage of Doug Basham.
I mean, just the size alone, that power, that strength. Like you said, they do bring a lot to this tag team division, but right now we've got our young upstarts. Oh. Come on, guys. We have Boy Toy Troy and Prime Jackson in there to represent OVW as best as they can. And you know what? Coming in fresh, I think they can do some.
Boy Toy Troy getting that back body drop from AJZ. Two OVW Academy standouts. Right. And you got to think the Revolution would love to put down two OVW Academy standouts and really send a message, Linda.
They've got that fight in Brian, and I know it's just tough seeing. I know that they have a challenge ahead of them, but they are, oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Folks, you don't realize how big Dalton McKenzie is until you see him in person. This man is a bear of a human with the pause to match and the mean streak.
Oh my God.
Power slam so loud they heard it in Bengal country. Dalton McKenzie looking over his handiwork and now tagging in AJZ, maybe looking to clean the bones like a vulture. The Hunter's on the prowl, Linda.
Always hunting and oh
my God. Just flipping that, man, that is a full-grown human in Prime. It just tossed like he's nothing by AJZ.
What are they doing?
Oh my God, what the hell was that? It's like a decapitation.
Yeah.
Here are your winners, the Revolution.
The Revolution kicking off this hour with the win, and Linda, I mean, it's almost becoming redundant to say it. The Revolution with another win.
Oh my God.
The dominance on these two is just off the charts.
Dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment? Make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
Cash Flo, what are you doing by the Super Fiesta?
I'm thinking. I've got a lot on my mind. You were there Saturday. You know what happened. I'm not happy.
Yeah, so, Cash, I know you got a championship match tonight. And I want to let you know this is more than just the OVW Championship. This is bigger than that. This is about OVW as a whole. I'm putting my fate in your hands. Shear's putting his fate in your hands. Brian Kennison, Al Snow, all of our fate is in your hands tonight.
And? What if?
There's no what ifs, Cash. Tonight, you have to stop the revolution. You have to take back what belongs to OVW.
Thank you. Thank you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by the World Heavyweight Radio Champion, Shannon the Dude, Adam Revolver.
Revolver and Shannon clearly not the best of moods. You heard him earlier talking about calling the revolution to get out of the parking lot. I mean, come on.
I'm having to walk into the side. They're absolutely not happy about that.
Like I said, I respect it. Adam still
You know,
want to join.
I've got to admit something. Something I normally wouldn't say. I was wrong, because all of you people out here actually do smell worse than that dumpster outside. Oh. Now listen, I am a champion, and I deserve to be treated as such, which means I deserve a spot back in that locker room. So Doug Basham, I know you're listening right now. Listen, give me a call.
Hold on. Be careful asking the guy who wears that much leather to give you a call. I got this. You know, I've had to put up with a lot of adversity. I'm sure you saw the pay-per-view. On Saturday night, I faced Linda, a woman, in a hand tied behind my back match. And I won, but all I've faced since then is criticism. So I'd like to apologize too. I'd like to apologize to my parents for having to watch me be put in such a terrible situation. I mean, men don't fight women. What is this, the Olympics? Hey, you don't need a gender test for me. You don't need a gender test from me. I assure you I'm 100% man. I've heard of breaking the internet. I've never broken the microphone before. But let's cut to the chase. There's someone in the back, there's someone in the parking lot, and they need a wrestling lesson. So if you want to answer my challenge, come out now.
It's so time.
And his opponent from the Derby City, Big So.
You know what, Linda? I'm going to forget about the revolution and the chaos they're sowing right now. This is the OVW I know and love. Adam Revolver, Jiro the Dude talking smack. Big Zo out here to smack him for it.
Oh, it's Zo time, baby. I mean, it's been weeks, months, since we've seen Zo here inside the squared circle of Davis Arena. What a great way to make his comeback and face the Huff Biscuits. Oh, you know, my friend Adam Revolver.
We can be friends. We can be friends. So it's all fun and games. You out here making jokes about beating up women? I'm the father of a daughter. If you think for one damn minute you're gonna come here and make light, I'm gonna show you what happens to men that put their hands on women. You're gonna find out what time it is. So.
Big Zo laying down the law. Look at the Adam Revolver taking cheap shots.
I don't know how much of an effect that's got on Zo right now. Look into his eyes. Oh, man.
I don't know if I want to. That's horrifying. Big Zo in the best shape I've ever seen him in. Coming out here and absolutely flattening Adam Revolver with back-to-back clotheslines.
And striking with that verbal assault on Adam Revolver. Gotta love that there from Zo. Thank you, Zo.
You heard the emotion coming out of Zo, defending women, saying, I got a daughter, how dare you, Adam Revolver, now trying to beat some respect into the pale prince of OVW.
We saw what happened at Fight Night. You know, I did my best there, Skins Animan. If it wasn't for his foot on the ropes, I don't know if he could have gotten that win, but I digress. Right now, he's facing the return of Big Zo.
Adam Revolver is the Voldemort of OVW, and not just because he's pale and has that weird nose thing, but because he knows every dirty, dark trick in the book, so you can't fault yourself for losing to one of the dirtiest players in the sport.
Right now, Big Zo's scouting that out, and that's one point. Give it to Adam Revolver.
It's not quite Thanksgiving yet, but breaking the wishbone is Big Zo. Revolver in trouble.
Oh man, it's set to the floor there.
And folks, it's just that beautiful reminder of how OVW can be when not infected with that toxin of the revolution. And I know Doug Basham heard me say that somewhere. He's probably going to dock my pay for it. Whatever, I understand. Don't care. OVW, when it's like this, is exactly the way it's supposed to be.
Wait, now Shannon's getting up. I don't know if that's too wise there. But you know what? Good for Shannon for doing that.
With that Revolver snaking in from behind, capitalizing on the distraction from Shannon. And it is, how characteristic is it of Shannon to be outside, to be on the losing side, and to be like, you know what, maybe we join the other guys. But how many other people might be thinking that exact same thing, Linda? That's terrible.
I know. That's got to be on the minds of everyone here. I mean, it started with tonight. It started with now having to be out in the parking lot, not having our own locker room. But right now, you know, I was saying about Shannon before, though. I was saying, I was hoping Shannon was going to get knocked out there by Zo. That was what I meant by saying good for Shannon for going up there, but just to make that clear. Zo just bringing that pain and bringing that power and that agility, that athleticism and the size, the man of Zo. That's highly impressive, Brian.
There's a man that size should not be able to move that way, but he does. The man breaks the laws of physics every time he's in the ring, and right now, trying to break Adam Revolver. Big Zo in control.
Shannon pulling Revolver out. Come on.
You know, sometimes people wait a lifetime for a friend like Shannon the Dude treats Adam Revolver. But you know, those two found each other. But look at this Big Zo overpowering Revolver. Oh, come on.
What? No, Shannon's holding on his feet.
Disgusting.
Here is your winner, Adam Revolver.
Revolver and Shannon the Dude stealing the win from Big Zo, because that's what we need right now, Linda.
Floating out. The same antics from those guys.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
90% of natural sleep aids don't work. Most remedies make bold claims, but never measure their real impact. Meet Sophie, the natural plant-based spray that does. Sophie isn't one size fits all. It experiments with different plant extracts to find what works for you. Paired with an app and machine learning, Sophie learns to optimize your sleep, because not all plants work the same for everyone. Sophie is as unique as you.
The following contest is a non-title bout, sit for one fall. Introducing first from Chicago, Illinois, the original diva, Crystle White.
Okay. Crystle White making her way at it. We haven't seen Crystle in action for quite some time. But she's going up against the Open Women's Champion, part of Revolution Jiro. As weird as it was to see Will Austin as our shining hope tonight, Crystle White certainly does that.
And her opponent, representing the Revolution, she is the OVW Women's Champion, the Ultimate Athlete, J-Rod.
I'm still in shock what we saw last week. J-Rod challenged, or then champion Revolution, and won the gold right then there in front of us. And then we find out she's with
J-Rod is incredible. I would say I've been a fan of J-Rod for quite some time, but seeing the way she walked in the door, immediately turned her back on OVW, I don't have any respect for that.
Well, you know who I've been a fan of for many, many years? That being the original diva. Right there, Crystle White. Just as we saw what happened last week, just as shocked as we were, just as that feeling you were just talking about right now, I know Crystle feels that as well. I mean, just not walking. I mean, usually we see her smiling and jumping around. She had a different look in her eyes, Brian, and I know she wants to defend our women's locker room against J-Rod, and I hope she can do it, and I know she can.
And here's the thing, Linda. I've known Crystle White for quite some time. Me and Steven went out several nights with Crystle White, and I've seen Crystle in a good mood beat up women that are twice the size of J-Rod. So Crystle is no one to take lightly, but when you're there with J-Rod, a world-class athlete, and someone who's got Doug Basham in your ear, kind of leading your charge, it's almost an unstoppable take of a competitor.
That is true, but Crystle is a veteran of the game, several years under her belt in the Chicago scene, the Wisconsin scene. Now we're getting to see her in her singles action here down at OVW. And
J-Rod dropping the Urban Heiress there right in the middle of the ring. Big, big suplex.
I know Crystle has quite a test in front of her there, that being our women's champion, but we talk about that never say die attitude a lot of our athletes here at OVW. And again, I've known Crystle for many years. She's got that fight in her, Brian, and I know she's gonna hold her ground there against J-Rod. And this is J-Rod's first matches, I mean, outside of fight night, her first, oh my. match here since being champion here at Davis Arena.
Still has to be feeling the ramifications of that fight, that street fight against Dream Girl Elliott. Fight Night, folks. You can rewatch that by ordering the pay-per-view at OVWTix.com. But look at this monkey flip from Crystle taking out the champ. Crystle White got a little bit going, but now not the time to pose.
No. Oh, that came back to haunt her. That's the Crystle we know and love, but she had to be ready there for J-Rod.
Crystle took a little bit too much time, and J-Rod made her pay for it. And we heard earlier, there's no shortage of women who want to fight J-Rod. I mean, Haley J, the crowd wildly behind Haley, wanting to see that fight. Tiffany Nieves wanting to scratch out the eyes of J-Rod and having some pretty stiff words for the new champ. Even Freya the Slayer saying she wants a piece of J-Rod.
Sophia Rose, too.
Sophia Rose.
And then we got Shalonce who's going to get that shot at.
And that's the thing, J-Rod in very, very short order making no friends in the women's locker room, but when you got the Revolution behind you, who the hell needs friends in the locker room? Ooh, big back body drop.
Well, they've got the whole locker room on their own now. She's got the whole dang thing to herself.
I mean, you saw J-Rod earlier, though, saying, any one of you. I'll take any one of you. Yeah, when they're outside standing in the 90-degree heat, sweating, getting tired, getting winded before they even get there, sure. I'm sure you will fight anybody, J-Rod. Oh, look at that.
Nice takedown, nice kick there from Crystle White.
Crystle White taking J-Rod down, but look at that, J-Rod right back up. Can Crystle put away the champ and get a big win here that OVW desperately needs?
That strength there by Crystle. Oh, what's that? That was a rake to the eye, Brian.
J-Rod, dastardly maneuver there, raking the eyes of Crystle White. Look at that, getting that spear.
That's it.
Here is your winner, J-Rod.
I'm almost tired of saying this. I am tired of saying this, Linda. We needed that win. OVW needed that win.
That was that spear, that vicious spear there from our women's champ.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Wrestling. A love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand. A brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow. The wrestling brand.
To all of the loyal fans of OVW, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion, your energy, your unwavering support, there is no us. There's no talent, no production. Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans. We can't do it without you.
The following contest set for one fall is for the OVW Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. He is the proprietor of the Chop Shop, Cash Flo. And his opponent, representing the Revolution. He hails from Glasgow, Scotland. He is the OVW Heavyweight Champion, the Scottish War Machine, Crixus.
Crixus reluctant to hand over that gold, Linda. Well, I guess when you're fighting Cash Flo for anything, pretty damn sure you might not get it back.
That is true. And my goodness, again, how odd it was to see Cash Flo entering that side door. However, that thunderous roar we're all familiar with here at Davis Arena, we caught that again tonight. How happy are the fans here? How happy are we to see Cash Flo back here in the OVW ring?
You're not wrong, Linda. I mean, last week, Cash Flo returned to Hot Point Davis Arena at OVW Rise Homecoming. The ovation so loud, our microphones at commentary shorted out. An ovation so loud, our computers couldn't even handle it. Look at that, Cash Flo can't handle it anymore. Spearing Crixus out of his boots and taking those right hands.
Cash Flo not holding back. You know him being our locker room leader. He's gonna do everything he can to help take down the Revolution.
Cash Flo in hot pursuit of Crixus. Crixus wanting no part of Cash Flo. Goes the elbow drop, nobody home. Cash Flo sidestepping it. Oh, no sidestepping that huge right hand.
You know, with this being Crixus's first title defense since this whole takeover, just looking at his face earlier and him being reluctant to handle that gold, I don't know how confident he is right now facing Cash Flo for that title.
And I think confidence is the absolute word, and that's the thing. Crixus knew when he had the Revolution behind him this whole time, is that he's been so incredibly confident, ego-driven. Against Cash Flo, all that ego going out the window.
Sure, it's not helping Crixus and the Revolution having our Davis Arena crowd firmly behind Cash Flo.
Oh, here we go. One count there. You gotta speculate, postulate. Every member of the Revolution who's holding the championship right now. I thought with Doug Basham in charge, never gonna have to defend it. Never gonna have to put it on the line, but two of them on the line here tonight with the Women's Championship and this Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I'm glad that gave an opportunity here for OVW's own to win back some of that gold and bring back the championships back where they belong.
Well, here's that question, Linda. If Cash Flo starts edging towards that championship, he starts, zeroing in on it. Does that mean Doug Basham and the team start making the way here to ringside? Are they keep an eye? Are they going to let Crixus possibly lose?
No, I was going to say that Doug Basham, I'm sure he felt confident putting the gold on the line tonight, knowing that they can come run in at any point. And unfortunately...
Oh, look at that. Crixus breaking the count, immediately cowering back out.
I'll say, unfortunately, that would be okay if Doug is indeed running this regime, but right now we've got Cash Flo going right there after Crixus.
Gets a shot in on Crixus, forearm right to the shoulder blades, taking down Crixus. This crowd wanting to see Cash Flo get his hands on Crixus, but the Scottish War Machine playing a bit of peacetime here, has been trying to stay out of the dodge of Cash Flo.
Yes, he's got quite the challenge ahead of him. I mean, Cash Flo, multi-time heavyweight champion here at OVW. No, I miss hearing that. I miss seeing that. I miss feeling that in a way. I can feel that all the way up here.
Absolutely. It's an emotional experience when Cash chops somebody you really don't like. And you mentioned Cash Flo, former heavyweight champion, former OVW National Heavyweight Champion, which leads me to my next point. OVW National Heavyweight Champion EC3 somewhere watching this match very, very closely, because we know that OVW Heavyweight Championship is just a stepping stone to that OVW National Heavyweight Championship.
That's right, and we know there's an alliance between our national champion EC3 and the Revolution. Or since this takeover, will we see EC3 back here? Will he still be aligned with the Revolution?
And here's what they said, Melinda, it goes back to World War II, this saying, it's an alliance as long as you're in the room. EC3 got to have a lot of questions. Doug Basham clearly got a lot going on, a lot of strategy at play, and the EC3 just got to hope he's part of it. Right now, Cash Flo got his own strategy, and it's beat the living hell out of Crixus. Take that championship and bring some hope back to OVW.
That's right, bring that gold back to OVW.
This could be right here. Cash Flo might be looking for that payload. We've seen him win championships with this very same maneuver before, but look, Crixus very aware of that, getting out of dodge. Crixus saving that championship. But yeah, saving that championship for himself, saving the championship for the Revolution. Crixus able to hold on to begin the Cash Flo is just zeroing in on another championship win.
You know that Cash was anxious to get back on that top rope. We've seen him that maneuver, that splash, so many times, winning championships using that. And I know it's just to be unbiased, Brian, but I hope he does get that opportunity to give that splash onto Crixus tonight.
Well, let's understand the pressure that Crixus is under. Doug Basham made the new director of operations by the board of directors because of the influence his team and their championships have. If Crixus at the top of the mountain loses that championship together, Doug Basham's maybe rethinking the captain of his team.
Oh, that's a great point, Brian. But obviously, Doug had that confidence in putting that title on the line, having Crixus defend that heavyweight champion tonight. And it's against all competitors, it's against Cash Flo. I don't know, it's making me think there might be, oh my, something else up the sleeves of the Revolution. I mean, that's nothing to be surprised about.
I mean, Doug Basham turning his back on Al Snow. Clearly, loyalty not huge in the Revolution. It is a survival of the fittest, kill or be killed. And the problem with that, though, is you never know who's going to think you are a risk to their own survival. I mean, as soon as Crixus becomes a liability, you have to think the Revolution maybe going to call a quick meeting, a little bit of a Microsoft Teams, just to make sure that they're all on the same page.
All right, now Cash barely surviving right there, hanging on the apron and visibly in a lot of pain. It's like the tides have turned in this match, Brian.
Absolutely. If you remember, Cash went out with that ankle and knee injury a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Yes, he was away filming Tulsa King Season 2 with Sylvester Stallone, but Cash was also recovering from an injury. You know, I see Crixus trying to exploit that.
Senior official Daniel Spencer there making sure Crixus not having the ability to use that bat. I mean, we know what, see what damage that bat can do, but the posts just as much.
Yeah, Crixus would love to use that foreign object, get the DQ victory, seeing Cash Flo home disappointed, and go home himself as the heavyweight champion. And yet Crixus also, though, maybe want to prove himself to Revolution, maybe want to establish his spot at the top of the Revolution with Doug Basham in a win here over Cash Flo, defending the Revolution banner. That would do wonders for Crixus and solidify his spot in the Revolution.
Absolutely, he's already got the top spot there, and just
this main event rolling on here, folks. Cash Flo, heavyweight championship on the line.
This Davis Arena crowd firmly behind Cash Flo. And again, Brian, I know Cash is gonna give it his all to get that gold back, not just for him, but for our men and women of OVW. What a statement that would be to get the gold back from the Revolution. His first night back since the first night of the takeover.
Cash Flo stopping the count, able to hold on to hope, Linda.
Yes.
And hold on to the opportunity to get this championship. Hold on to hope for OVW, for Hot Point Davis Arena, for every fan in here cheering their heart out.
I have that hope, I have that faith that Cash Flo can do it for us.
Crixus is dropping that elbow right back into that previously injured knee of Cash. Cash got to find something deep in the reserves here because Crixus seems to have found his opening.
Yes, he seemed to have found that groove. Giving a chop back to Cash himself, but look at Cash. I think that woke up, poked the bear, I should say.
Well, looks like Crixus chopping the bear. Oh, hold on. Maybe looking for one more, but looks like Cash Flo is awake. That alarm has went off.
Oh. Not doing much there to the man who owns that chop. Ow!
Oh my God.
Oh, Brian, I've missed that so much.
They heard
so much.
They heard that one back in Scotland. A chop as big as the Scottish Highlands. Cash Flo taking Crixus down to the mat. Furthermore, taking the OVW Heavyweight Champion down to the mat.
Oh, another.
You got to think Doug Basham somewhere watching his prize champion getting slapped around like yesterday's news. Cash Flo might be zeroing in on a new heavyweight championship great.
Oh.
That's not going to help Cash Flo secure the championship, though. Crixus is getting out of the way, and I will say this about Doug Basham's training and his cohorts in the Revolution. They know how to make an inch of opportunity into a mile. Crixus has shown you every little opening Cash Flo's left open. Crixus has been right there to capitalize on it. And that's the training of Doug Basham. That's the focus of the Revolution.
That's right. I mean, just when we thought the momentum was in full swing for Cash, Crixus found a way to take the big man down.
Hell, I think you say that about any time with OVW the Revolution lately. Anytime we think we got a leg up, anytime we think we have momentum, a plan. Everyone's got to get a plan until they get punched in the face, and the Revolution keep punching us in the face. Baseball slide. You know, the referee even asking him, like, what's your problem? Let the man recover. Let this be a matchup. Referee trying to get some semblance of order, but tonight of all nights, order relative at best.
So unpredictable. The antics, just the damage, the physicality, the mind games of the Revolution definitely taking a toll on the roster right now. I mean,
what's he thinking here? Might be thinking a high-risk maneuver going outside of his wheelhouse to try to harm that championship. Oh!
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Cash scouting that. And oh!
Crixus went out of his comfort zone with that Scottish suicida, and Crixus paying for it dearly. Cash Flo caught him.
Both men laid out there inside the ring. Oh, man. We talk about a way to take the big man down. Crixus, big man himself, that was one way, unique way Cash got him down. Let's see which man can get back inside the ring.
And here's the thing, Linda, you've said it a million times. You can't win championships on the outside of the ring. If that count goes, this is null and void. It's a, oh, there we go, Cash will get back in, but you still can't win the championship on a count out, Linda. You got to win that championship. You want to hope to bring hope back to OVW, to bring any sort of a semblance of possible just normality back to OVW. Cash Flo has to win here tonight.
I mean, regardless of who runs OVW, if you don't make it in on that count, proving my point right there.
You say that, Linda, but Doug Basham might be in the back going, guys, maybe we enlist a 20 count. Maybe we change it into a 20.
Do we know that, though?
Is Doug Basham going to change the rules as he goes? I mean, we don't know. He's already putting the roster out in the parking lot, allowing the Revolution to run rampant in Hot Point Davis Arena. There's no telling what Doug Basham's going to do.
Well, that's what's frightening about this whole situation. We never know when things can change, when the rules can twist, when Doug Basham himself can come back out and change outcomes. Is that even a possibility?
Linda, that's the thing. We don't know what's a possibility anymore and what's just outlandish, because everything has become outlandish. And
what's even fair nowadays here?
Fair relative as well. Look at Crixus trying to figure out how to put Cash Flo away.
So much taken out of both men right now. You see Crixus struggling just to get up on the ropes there.
I think it says something about the psyche of the Revolution, Linda, that Doug wanted Crixus to come out here and put Cash Flo away. He wanted to end their problem. Oh, hold on.
Second win there by Cash. Oh! My goodness.
Throws Crixus all the way across the ring. Cash Flo getting something going here, but will it be enough?
He's got the crowd firmly behind him. You hear those Cash Flo chants. You see those chops taking place. Oh, I think he's ready.
It looks like Crixus maybe smartly staying on the ground, playing possum where he can't get chopped. Getting back to his feet here. Cash Flo right on top. And look at that. Crixus ready for him.
Perhaps, again, just the mind games, making us believe he was down and just ready for the oh, my goodness.
Linda, no matter how you have in your corner, you don't become heavyweight champion without watching tape, without studying your opponents, and Crixus was ready for Cash Flo there.
Oh!
Linda, you gotta wonder if you knew Doug Basham, he knows this roster. Did he meet with the Revolution yesterday and saying, look, guys, Cash Flo is going to step up. Let's figure out how we can take him. Kal Herro's going to step up. Let's figure out how we can chop him down. You know, did he know ahead of time the heads he was going to have to chop off here tonight?
I mean, I was going to say he didn't even know coming into tonight that he'd be facing Cash, but now revealed to us that Doug Basham is running OVW. Perhaps what you said is true.
And a lot of questions, a lot probably will all be left unanswered. But right now, Cash Flo trying to answer one, and that's who will walk out of here. Champion tonight.
Wow, that force of that clothesline taking both men to the ground.
Cash Flo getting everything he's got and then some. And this crowd showing their appreciation.
Thunderous roar here from the Davis Arena crowd. Firmly behind Cash Flo.
This is a raucous crowd cheering on Cash Flo.
They're up on their feet. Can Crixus get back in or staying? I mean, if he's counted out, I mean.
Yeah, I think Crixus has to be considering the count. Has to be considering take the 10 count and call it an early night. Get out of here. And go home with that championship still in your gear bag. Now Crixus literally rolling back in, not even able to get to his feet.
Crowd went through that. You know, seeing the sweat just shoot off the chest, it doesn't get old.
If you look close enough, you saw a little bit of Crixus' soul leaving out his back there after that chop.
One more time, Cash, one more.
Linda, I've taken one of those chops, and I'll tell you.
You have.
It's a miracle. It is a miracle. I'm here to tell the tale today. My body's built on saltines. Cash Flo made me crumble. Oh, Crixus swinging, nobody home. Cash Flo landed flush.
How about 10 more times?
This crowd masochistic. They want to see Cash Flo cave in that chest of Crixus.
Cash Flo asking the crowd, do we want one more? Yes, we do.
Cash Flo in control, the OVW Heavyweight Champion here. Championship on the line on tonight. The Revolution has ran roughshod on Hot Point Davis Arena.
Perhaps some internal damage there from all those vicious chops from Cash. Oh, man. Oh. Taking down our champion with those chops, and now
might be looking for that payload.
Oh, a scene that we're familiar with.
I have a new champion right here. Some semblance of hope for OVW right now. Payload! Payload!
Cash!
Whoa!
Cash can get the pin, that's it.
What?
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
What?
Don't you count to 3.
Kidding me?
Don't you count to, you count to 3, you will be fired from OVW. You'll never work here again. I am OVW now. You work for me now. You listen to me. You do what I say, because I run this ship. This is Doug Basham's OVW now. Understood? Understood?
Are you kidding me?
Your winner and still OVW Heavyweight Champion, Crixus.
Is that a victory you're proud of? Is that how you want to earn? Is that how you want to see a champion retain? Is that the champion you want to hang your hat on? Are you kidding me?
Just despicable. Doug.
This is just a small taste a small taste of Doug Basham's OVW. It is no longer Al Snow's OVW. This is how it should have been all along. Al Snow, welcome to Doug Basham's OVW. Have fun laying there in your bed with your head cracked open. Oh, sweet. Revenge is so sweet. So, with that being said, I have a little message I want to deliver to one Cash Flo. Cash, Saturday night, if you did not buy Saturday night, you witnessed history. History was made Saturday night in Pikeville, Kentucky at Fight Night. The Revolution. Jamin Olivencia, he brought home the missing piece of the puzzle. He brought home the Rush Division Championship, the only piece of gold that was only missing. Winners write history, and history was written last Saturday night. And if you didn't buy the pay-per-view, you need to go back and buy it again and watch it because it was revolutionary. Where's my queen? Where's my queen? My queen needs to be out here. Where's my queen? I gotta introduce the world, the whole world watching right now to the Revolution, and I'm gonna describe to you just how deadly they are, just how dominant we are. We are decimating OVW. There's not one person in that locker room that can handle any one of these people, any one of these guys in the Revolution. And like I said before, Al, and I know you're listening, I know you are listening. You always said, and I had to sit and listen to you say it over and over and over again, but I had to sit there and act like I was laughing at your stupid mom jokes. I had to hear you say this time and time again, Al. I have to go to war with the army that I have and not the, let me rephrase that. I have to go to war with the army that I have and not the army that I want. I have the army that I want. This is the Revolution. Boys, let's teach Cash a lesson. Get him. Get him.
Come on.
Lay him on him.
Come on. Haven't you done enough? You already
lay him on him.
Man.
Lay the boots to him, boys. Lay the boots to him. Beat him up.
I can't watch this.
Beat him up. Beat him up. Kick him. Kick him.
No, what the hell is Come on! Someone help Cash!
Linda, they're locked out. They're locked in the parking lot.
I know, but there's got to be a way in. We can't have this happen to Cash.
What the heck, you want us to go down there?
Yeah,
There's nothing anyone can do. Oh, hold on. The locker room.
Whoa, you stop right there. Each and every one of you, stop right there. If you come over that barrier, if you set 1 foot over that barrier, you will be fired. You will be null and void. You will no longer have a wrestling license, and you will never, ever step foot in an OVW ring again. About face and leave. Sweet victory. Step on that, Cal. Go ahead. Step on that mat. Step on it and see what happens to you. Step on that mat. You used to be my best student, but now I know that I trained a kid that doesn't know what he's doing, a kid that is still a kid, always will be the kid. I am the teacher, and you're the student. You will always be a student. You will go nowhere. I told you to come join me. You didn't do it. Now you're going to pay the price. I dare you to set foot on there. I dare you. I dare anybody to step foot right there on this mat. You step foot on this mat, you are gone. And I will be singing the song of victory, and it kind of goes like this. It goes like this. Sha-la-la-la.
What? Linda, the rest of the OVW locker room going outside door. I say we do the same thing. I'm not going to stand here and watch these jerks. I'm not going to watch them sit out there and attack Cash Flo.
I can't leave. We can't leave. I know it is. We're stuck in hard. We'd be fired too?
There's no saying we're not going to be fired next week anyway. There's no saying all of them will be fired.